The high school basketball season started recently. Our student reporter Logan Updegrove sat down with senior and captain Aaron Noresh. Thank you for the interview, and I hope you enjoy.
Being a captain and a senior, how do you motivate your fellow teammates, and do you have any words of wisdom for them?
How I motivate my fellow teammates is I push them to the max. When I think they've hit rock bottom, I just keep pushing them farther and farther to make them better as a person and in practice. My words of wisdom to the freshmen would be no matter what you set your mind to, exceed it and get past it and keep working toward your goals and then set higher goals as you move up.
How have the practices been going? Is the team connecting and creating a good game plan?
Practice has been going pretty smoothly. We have our on and off spots, but other than that, we just run through it because everybody knows the plays, and that's about it.
I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Today, I'm joined by Hannah Harper and Kennedy Early, and they will be telling us about the National FFA Convention. So, how was the bus ride down?
Well, it was very long, but much better than being on a school bus.
There were many speakers at the National FFA Convention, and who was your favorite, and why?
I would have to say Rick Rigsby was my favorite. He was very funny, but yet taught us a life lesson at the same time.
I've heard many stories, so what were some of the highlights of the trip?
Well, Churchill Downs, Louisville Slugger, and the Career Show were just few of the many memories we made.
I would have to say that the Clinton kid falling in the Ohio River in official dress was one of my main highlights.
Sounds like a good time. Would you guys like to go back?
Of course.
I'd love to.
This is real life in the real world. We ain't talking to no models. We got real girls. We get real low. We get real high. It ain't all good, baby, but it's alright.
This week in the U.S., the University of Missouri President Tim Wolf resigned after the rise in racial tension. Large protests have been held at the school along with minor rallies and speeches. Students demanded that Tim Wolf should take affirmative action. He did so by having racial sensitivity training. But students said that isn't nearly enough. Wolf urged students to come to a consensus at a roundtable discussion, but protests continued. Tim Wolf resigned the next day and took responsibility for the incident. In world news, U.S. officials are reportedly 99.9% sure that the Russian Metrojet that crashed in the Sinai Peninsula was due to a terrorist attack, but officials aren't 100% sure because a few missing pieces of evidence. Russian forces are already in Syria, which could start a larger conflict with the Islamic State.